Have you ever paused to consider what true honor looks like, not through the lens of worldly recognition, but in the eyes of God? There's a profound and deeply moving saying from Saint Elizabeth of Hungary, a woman of immense faith and compassion, that has always resonated within me and continues to shape my understanding of divine grace. The greatest honor God can bestow upon a soul, the most significant testament to his faith in us, is not to shower it with abundance or to grant it an easy path, not to give it much but rather to entrust it with a great purpose, to ask much of it. Now take a moment to truly reflect on that for a second. Let the weight of those words sink in. Most of us, when we turn to prayer, find ourselves in a posture of seeking, asking God for blessings, for comfort, for solutions to our problems, right? God, I'm struggling, help me navigate this difficult situation, grant me the strength to overcome this obstacle, grant me that specific grace, give me peace amidst the storm, give me the strength to persevere. And those are undoubtedly good and necessary prayers. But Saint Elizabeth offers us a completely different perspective. She flips the script entirely. She was a princess, born into a life of unparalleled privilege, a member of the Hungarian nobility, surrounded by unimaginable riches and material comforts. But instead of clinging tightly to her comfort, to the security and ease that her royal status afforded her, she made the conscious decision to give it all away, to renounce her earthly possessions. Why would a princess choose such a radical path? Because she possessed a profound understanding that God's love isn't measured by the abundance of blessings he bestows upon us, but rather by the depth of his trust in us, by how much he trusts us to give of ourselves to others. Let's try to imagine for a moment what it would be like if God looked at you, at your heart, and your potential, and thought, you are ready for more. You are capable of handling greater responsibility. I'm going to ask more of you because I know you can rise to the occasion. That's not a burden to be dreaded, but a profound compliment, a sign of his unwavering faith in your abilities. When God asks much of us, he's essentially saying, I believe in you, I have complete faith in your capacity to do good. I know you possess the potential to love deeper than you ever thought possible, to serve with a strength you didn't know you had, to forgive with a magnanimity that reflects my own. Elizabeth dedicated her life to caring for the sick and the marginalized. Even when it meant putting herself at risk, even when it meant risking her own life amidst outbreaks of disease, she tirelessly fed the hungry and provided sustenance to those in need, even when her own family vehemently opposed her actions and tried to dissuade her from her charitable endeavors. She made sacrifices even when they were deeply unpopular and misunderstood by those around her, and she extended love and compassion even in the most challenging and difficult circumstances, when it was hardest to do so. That's the essence of what it truly means to be honored by God, to be recognized as a vessel of his grace. It's not about being granted an easy and comfortable life, free from hardship and struggle, but rather, to be invited into something far greater than ourselves, something that transcends the temporal and touches the eternal. Sometimes, when life feels particularly overwhelming and the burdens we carry seem almost too heavy to bear, I find solace in remembering this profound truth. God asks much of those he loves most because he knows they are capable of extraordinary things. If you find yourself feeling stretched beyond your limits, as though you're being asked to give more than you have, if you feel like God is placing demands on you that seem almost impossible to meet, demanding more than you think you can possibly give, perhaps, just perhaps, that is his greatest honor for you, a testament to his unwavering belief in your potential. It's not about achieving some unattainable standard of perfection because we are all inherently flawed and imperfect beings. It's about saying yes to the call, about embracing the opportunity to serve. Yes to serving others with humility and compassion, yes to loving others unconditionally, extending grace and forgiveness even when it's difficult, yes to giving generously of your time, your talents, and your resources without counting the cost or expecting anything in return. Saint Elizabeth's extraordinary life serves as a powerful reminder that the real honor isn't found in passively receiving blessings, but rather, in actively becoming the answer to someone else's prayer, in being an instrument of God's love and compassion in the world. So the next time you feel the weight of what God's asking of you, the next time you feel overwhelmed by the challenges you face, remember this profound truth. He's not burdening you with an impossible task. He's honoring you with an extraordinary opportunity to make a difference. You're in good company, surrounded by a cloud of witnesses who have answered the call throughout history. Saints are not born perfect. They are made from ordinary souls who said yes to God's extraordinary requests, even when God asked for everything they had, even when it required a complete surrender of their own will. Thank you so much for listening and for joining me on this journey of reflection. If this message resonated with you and touched your heart in some way, please consider sharing it with someone in your life who might need a little encouragement today. And always remember, God's greatest honor for you might just be the unique and specific call He's placing on your life right now, in this very moment. Stay faithful to that calling and trust in His unwavering love and guidance.